what did I say in the last video? I told you we'll be reviewing this soon, and soon has come. Today we're reviewing Galactus Attack, also known as Fantastic Four versus Galactus construction figure, ages 9 plus, set number 76316. Also, I wouldn't have known that if the box wasn't this close to me. Maybe I should bring all the boxes close to me so I can do a better review. But let's forget about this. First, let's take a good look at this whole thing. Like, let's just inhale it all, if that's the right word. Like, it's massive. It's massive as the other construction figures have, but you get what I'm saying. Also, I don't know if this is just my copy, but it's a bit wonky, and I get to that more in the review. But you won't see me moving him a lot. Just know that. If you want to review where they move him a lot, you may have to go watch a different YouTuber, because I can't move mine a lot. But please stay. Don't leave. Go watch the other YouTuber after you watch this review. You want to watch my review. I know you do. But let's first take a look at the minifigures. The minifigures, and then we'll get to the giant minifigure. Well, construction figure. This person we have on stage today would be our wonderful, our fantastic Mrs. Richards, also known as Sue Storm. Unfortunately, she doesn't come with her baby Franklin. Also, these make sense for her powers, but I don't. But they could have been reflective rainbow, but Lego doesn't want to put in the extra work because all this is reuse. Let's be honest with ourselves. All of this is reuse. You know what? I'm going to stop turning this, because it's better when I just flip the figure over myself. I just noticed that throughout my reviews. It's just better if I just flip it over myself. And yeah, here you go. Here's the back of her. And it's the Black Widow head. Like I said, every bit of this figure is just reused. Nothing about her special. And yeah, that's about it for Invisible Woman. Let's grab Ben over here. Hopefully we don't knock over Galactus. And let's take a look at him. Now, he, on the other hand, has some exclusive parts to him. Again, his suit isn't exclusive, but his head and whatever this is exclusive to only this set. Well, actually. And what did I just say? I'm not going to flip it. And what I go do is flip. Again, what I've seen many modification people do is they remove the white gloves and they put his hands, because it just makes more sense. He shouldn't be wearing gloves over giant hands. But I'm not going to touch mine because I don't want any cracks, even though cracks will still form. But yeah, let me show you his other face. That's the reason why I turned around, even though I keep turning the thing around, even though I say I shouldn't turn it around. And here's Ben's angry face. More like it's clobbering time. Let's show you him with the big brow. Also, you really don't need the big brow if you don't want to. You can just have him without it, because he does have built-in eyebrows, just in case you're like, I don't want him with the big head mode. But I'm okay with it. So let's put him to the side, and let's get someone else. Let's get Johnny from all the way up here. Hopefully he'll be fine. We gotta take off the flame piece, which is this piece. This is the piece that attaches to Galactus. I will try to show you guys that later if I can. I don't want to knock over Galactus. Again, like I said, my copy is very wonky. It could be all copies, but mine just seem very loose in some places. And here's Johnny Storm. Looks nothing like the actor, but whatever. He kind of reminds me of the Namor effect. They made him look like how he would look in the comics. Not these comics, but like the comics, the much older comics when he's still a young teenager. But not the movie. Based off the movie. I call it the Namor effect. Again, I'm turning around the thing like I said I shouldn't do, but you know what? Doesn't matter. This is the Ant-Man head or the Peter Parker head. They both had it, so it's both of their heads. And now I guess the Human Torch is getting it. So now, all three of them can share the same head. Because why not? And that's a look at Human Torch. And no, I will not be shooting these across my room to demonstrate them. But push them down, pop, they go flying. And let's take a look at Reed Richards back here. We're going to lose his legs real quick, but let me show you them anyway. I'll show you one of them. I don't want to take the other one off of Galactus. Here it is. It just connects to the bottom of his legs, and it makes him look more stretchy. I wish they added like an arm attachment to make him look like he's grabbing Galactus with a giant hand. But, they didn't do that. I'm not complaining. I am complaining, but, it's whatever. Right here we have Reed Richards himself, based off of Pedro Pascal. Just use the Mandalorian's face. I'm sorry, just use the Mandalorian's face. It's 10 times better than whatever this is. The beard's just super thick. Everything about the head, it would work if it was Pedro Pastel's model, but it just doesn't. It's too thick. But Reed does come with something exclusive, and that is that he doesn't have the white on the uniform like the rest of them. And yeah, also, it's supposed to be brown, not black. And there goes Reed trying to run off. Let's see if I can fix this on video without having to pause. And yeah, we got it. But yeah, this is only the exclusive part about Reed. So to be honest, there's only literally 2 exclusive minifigures in the set, and when I say, and that's a technicality because only Thing's head is exclusive, and only Reed Richard is exclusive to the set. Well, not exclusive to the set, but exclusive parts in the set, because the other 2 are all reuses and all share the same uniform. So yeah, that's ugh. But let's take a look at Galactus. Hopefully, I can show him on the stand. Well, let's get him back in focus first. Unfortunately, I couldn't show him while on the stand because he's just that big. I need to stop buying big Lego sets because this is becoming a problem. Right here is where you would attach Johnny Storm. And let me put you in my left hand and not cover up the camera. Because, and let me try to get Johnny Storm up there for you. There. Right here, you're going to see some studs in the back right there by his feet. You're going to want to grab this. Actually, you're not going to want to pick the ones on the feet. Okay, Johnny's kind of hard. Let's see if I can get him back on. The things I do for this YouTube channel. And there. Galactus is falling down again because of course he is. Let me see if I can stand him back up without losing anything. And there, let's get you back in focus. I don't know what you guys were looking at before. But yeah, now Johnny's attached to Galactus and flying around. And like I said, he's a bit wonky. We're going to start off with the feet first. Let's remove, what's his name? Reed Richards' feet. Yeah, that's his name. Down here, for some reason for me, he's very wonky. He doesn't want to stand up all the time. Look, if you see, he just wants to fall down. Like, it's not, the clutch power isn't strong enough to keep him. Like, it feels like something about him is just too heavy. But also, you can move his head. Yes, I am very hungry, Silver Surfer. That doesn't... Oh, see, there he goes again. There he goes again, as you saw. He tried to fall over. But I got him back up. He's back up. Okay. I put him back down, because I'm putting him back on display right back over here when I'm done. But, yeah, I want to keep him on one piece for this review, you know? I don't care if he falls apart after the review, because then I can just put them back together. But at least for this review, stay together. And, you know, like I said, I'm not going to move him a lot. So you can move the arms. You can move the elbows. You can move the hand. You can also move his waist. But I'm not going to do that because he's going to probably become crazy. And I probably want to get back together. So I'm not going to touch mine. Which, again, I'm sorry for. I would love to give a best review of him. But, you know, my Galactus just said, I don't care about what you want. I'm going to be my own self. And, yeah, that's all Galactus. Let me show you the back of him first. There's nothing really worthwhile back there, but I'll show you. You can see his one booty cheek. You can see some of the red that's on him, which, again, if Lego wasn't lazy, this would all be the same color. But, you know, I'm not going to nitpick about it. But, yeah. This set is an actually good set, and I really do love it. And he's leaning again. Let's see. And we got him back up. But yeah, this set, like I said, is a good set, and it is worth buying. Again, just because I have a bad copy does not mean you're going to get a bad copy. Again, I may not even have a bad copy. It's just maybe the way I have him posed or something that's making him very wonky. But like I said, this is a me problem. I'll fix it eventually. But yeah, good set. Definitely buy it. Probably not as it is. If I remember right, it's very expensive, so don't buy it. Buy it the way it is now. Kind of wait until it goes on sale. I'll fix that later, I guess. Kind of wait until it goes on sale and then buy it. But yeah, he is definitely worth the buy. So I'm going to pause the video for a couple of seconds, get everything back together, and get your overall view of everything. And then we'll wrap this up. So I'm sorry if you guys don't like when I say I'm pausing the video. Maybe I'm being a little bit too much honest with you guys, but I like to be honest with you guys and let you guys know the truth. So let's first get an overall view of this again. Again, I hope this was the same pose I picked them in before, but if it's not, womp womp. But yeah, like I said, this set is an amazing set, and I would definitely pick it up if I was you. Again, I waited till it go on sale because I'm for sure the set was expensive when I brought it. But yeah, it's definitely a pickup set if you want a giant Galactus in your city. And you know what you can do with this? Recreate that Marvel Superheroes 1 final in-game scene. Like you can get like that mini scale what's it called? Helicarrier. And you could put some micro heroes on top of it and villains and recreate this scene where Galactus is coming down to eat the planet. But yeah, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe. And wait for the next video. Don't know what it'll be. But I know you will want to see it. Bye.